Welcome back, guys. Welcome to the YouTube channel. In today's video, we have something very interesting. Stay tuned. All right, guys. What we're looking at here is basically my work space. There goes the neighbor's cat. All right. Today's video is going to basically be prepping for paint. I'm replacing my factory OME bumper on my Chevy pickup truck. And I'll show you a quick shot of that, why we're replacing it. But we have the upper, lower, and the chrome bumper right here. We haven't unwrapped. We're going to unwrap it. And then I also have some brackets too. We might look at the ones that are on the truck now, and if they need to be replaced, we're going to replace them with these ones. So let's unbox these, and we'll take a look at these a little closer up. There's our trash pile. Look how shiny that new one looks. Beautiful. First I thought this thing was dented, but same exact thing on the other side. So I think we're good there. So basically, oh, sorry about that. Here is here's the chrome piece bumper. This is the main part of the bumper right here. This is going to be your lower air dam. So that's where the tow hooks would go. In my case, we have to do some modifications because I have plow hookups, and then we also have to cut these out, the fog lights. And then here's the top piece. So basically, the two parts we're going to be painting is right here, here and here. And I'm going to show you exactly, at least from what I've gathered, to how to do this the proper way to make sure your paint sticks to it. Let's get into it. Okay, we're in the garage, back in the garage. And I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff you're going to need to do this, basically. So right here, this is going to be a main important thing that you're going to need to purchase. This is an adhesion promotion. This is made just for plastic. You don't have to use this on metal, but if you're going to be painting plastic, color matching anything like your tow mirrors, handle bezels, like I'm doing the upper and lower plastics on the bumper, you're going to need some of that. You're going to need to go in your glove box and get your color code for your code of your vehicle. Mine is an Olympic white, and this is not cheap paint, and this is just a pint that cost some money. This is like $49 just for that little bit of paint. So keep this in mind. Doing a project like this is not cheap. It's better than doing spray can, but you're going to pay a little bit more when it comes to extra stuff. So you're going to need that to thin this. That's your urethane reducer. That's your paint thinner. You can use anything. I just got that stuff. And then you have right here some clear coat. You don't have to go crazy like this, but I plan on doing some more projects. So I ended up buying this gallon of clear. This was $72. Again, this ain't cheap. I'll leave a link in the description of all this stuff. I got most of it off Amazon. And then this is the activator. So, and then also you need some of these little scuff pads, because we're going to scrub down those two pieces. And then order yourself some of this. This is another thing I'll put on Amazon from Custom Shop. This is a paint kit. You're going to need a funnel. I'll show you all that stuff afterwards. And there's measuring cups in there. I'll show you that later. Oh, and also you are going to need some wax and grease remover. That's another thing I just purchased. I don't think this is more than $20 or something like that. You can buy that at any place. Any automotive should have that does paint. I think O'Reilly's mixed paint, but I found that at my local automotive store. And then the rest of this stuff, I think I can get links for you guys to show you where you get it. So that's some of the stuff you're gonna need. And let's get those two pieces prepped. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. Those two pieces for paint. You're going to fill this bucket up. Any wash bucket will do. Scuff pad, a little bit of soap, soapy water, and to wash those and scuff it right down. And then also, I forgot to tell you guys, what I'm going to be doing is doing a spray gun. So you're going to need to get yourself a compressor. This is my smaller one out of my two. I have one in my big garage that I use for everything else. But I'm going to try this one today. This one actually has for low volume HVLP spray gun. That means low volume, I think it's low volume, low pressure, basically, or high volume, I'm sorry, high volume, low pressure spray gun. And this is a level 4, and actually if you look here for home use, it is good up for a level 4. So this compressor, 3/4, 150 gallons, I think it delivers, I'm not sure exactly what it delivers, but this should be just enough to do what I need to do. And for what our plans are. So let's get the water going. Let's get those parts scuffed down, and we'll get it. So we just scrubbed them all down. We gotta let them dry now. So all the shine should be off of them too once we dry them up. And that's what you want to do. You want to just get any type of shipping, tape, oil, anything that was on there. We're gonna do the another step too to get the oil and grease off of it too with that prep all stuff. But that's all you need is a Scotch pad, some soapy water, just car wash will do. And that way you can get these things scuffed up and get them pretty clean. We have to do some modifications to mine here, so we're going to do that first. We're going to cut these pockets out, and then we have to cut right here and right here for the tow hooks. And while we're talking about that, let's go check out the reason why we're replacing this bumper. This is the reason why we're replacing this bumper. It's got the cancer bad. You can still, she's still shiny though off to the side. You can still see me, but cancer's got to go. And you can see we got these color matched right here, the upper, some dirt. They came out okay. They've lasted a few years. I'm doing it this time a lot better than what I did before. And then you can see I got the fog light, so we're gonna cut that pocket out. And then right here is where my tow hook would be, but it's a plow mount for a plow. And then here's a bull bar. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be running this anymore, since I'll be I don't know, we're changing the bumper and it's a little rusty. I could repaint this and scuff it and try to get rid of the rust, but I might run it, I might not, I don't know. But so like I said, I have to take some measurements in here and cut out the pockets here for that, which stinks because I kind of want to leave it all together, but that's the main concern. Reason why I'm changing the bumper. Don't rust. There is after cutting out the pockets. I tried the old Rotozip. Yeah, no, not working. So I went to the razor blade. Have patience. Have a lot of patience with this. And actually, you can see if I pan back too, not off subject, but you can see after you scuff it, you get rid of that shine. So it's a little white and chalky, which it looks on camera. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. But it's a dull finish. That's what you want, because you want it all. You want the shine off of it. So basically, it's like I said, have some patience. It's a tedious work. I was going to film it and even time lapse it, but you guys really wouldn't tell exactly what I did. So razor blade and a little bit of filing. Got a couple files right here, so just take your time and have some patience. And now I have to figure out the measurement from here to here to cut it out to fit for my plow mounts. And I'll time lapse that, I guess, for you guys, so you can see exactly what I'm trying to do, because I got the neighbors cutting grass. Nice day to do everything. Wonderful. I'm going to admit, I cried a little bit. Brand new part I had to cut and modify. But I plow in the winter time a few driveways and my own driveway, but most of you guys are not going to have to modify something like that. That's just what I have to deal with the age of my truck, and so that's what it would look factory with your toe hooks coming through. And then basically you could skip this step of measuring and modifying. That's 5.5 inches, and the push plate, which is for the plow system, is going to sit right here. And like I said, we're going to do the other side, and then we're going to get into the last step, because I've been scuffing as well with the water and soapy water. And then I'm going to do the what I'm going to do, wax and grease remover, both of these, and get ready for base. So let's trim and cut that one out and get that ready, make it look like that one. Okay, we got them all prepped up and ready to rock and roll. So now we have to use some wax and grease remover. Do that and wipe this down real good. I mean real good. You can even see like just some water droplets from the rinsing process. So like I said, make sure you scuff this all down, and then I had to prep this obviously for my toe hooks, but we're gonna wax and grease remove all this stuff, and then we're gonna be ready for base. Alright guys, first step after you wax and grease remove your two parts that you are painting, and if you're painting the plastic, which in this case, if you're watching this video, you know what we're trying to do here. You're gonna use adhesion promoter. We're gonna do that, and it says on the back of this, you can put down a medium coat and then wait 5 minutes for applying the second coat. So we're gonna do 2 coats of this adhesion promoter, wait 5 minutes in between coats, and it says do not paint in direct sunlight. So I found some shade. We're gonna do this. It's a little breezy today, but hopefully we make it all right. Not too bad, but hey, let's give it a shot. Alright guys, here's after 2 coats of the adhesion promoter. And put a little bit of a shine on it. I don't really want to touch it, it's still drying. You can see the shine in it, but I think that's just to make it kind of tacky, which is good. So this is what you want. I did 2 coats, 5-10 minutes in between coats. And now we gotta go mix up some base, because we're doing a 2-step. We're doing base and then clear. So let's go mix some paint up, let this cure a little bit longer. And some of the stuff you're gonna need. Some paint cups is my little filter strainer in there for the gun, and you're gonna have to get yourself one of these set up here. It is a high volume, low pressure spray gun, and you gotta get a regulator for it and an air filter. I have one coming, a little upgraded one, but we'll be okay with this today. This cup goes on the top. This is for your paint and clear coat and anything else, but you're gonna need to buy yourself a mixing cup. And the ratios, they're not very, it looks confusing, but it really isn't. So say if you were doing a 1-to-1 and you need, say you need about, I don't know, about up to here with the with paint, roughly. So you would do 3 parts paint, and then you would do 3 parts activator or reducer. So it's 1-to-1. So whatever if you go up to 3, you got to go to the 3 for the next one. That's just 1-to-1. So, and then there's different ratios too as well, all different parts. So you got an activator, and then you got a hardener for 3 1-to-1, but 2 1-to-1. But most paints are going to be 1-to-1. You're going to put in how much paint you need, and then how much activator you need, and then you just match your numbers. So say if you need at least, I don't know, say you need a half of this cup, which is be up to 5. You'd go to 5 all the way to your paint, and then 5 all the way for your activator. So it's not too bad. Then you want to filter it through your cup right here before you pour it in. And adjusting your paint gun. There is videos on YouTube, but basically this gun doesn't call for anything bigger than 28. I run 30 psi through it. Right now my regulator on my my compressor is up to 80 to the gun, and then this is your how much paint you want and how much trigger pull for how much volume you want. So you want to set that right, so when as you're pulling, you'll have about 30 psi, as you can see on the regulator. So, and then it jumps back up. So you'll always have 30 psi of air coming up. So let's mix some paint up, and you know, it's a trial and error thing. I've done a few of these, so it takes a little bit of time and practice. Don't be scared, but let's mix some paint up. All right, guys, take my mask off. That's another thing. Make sure you wear your mask when you're painting, especially with the clear coat. But we got the paint all mixed up, and let's get after it. Here we go. There's 2 coats of color. There's the top piece and the bottom piece. So looking good. Make sure you get all your edges and stuff like that. Nice. Time to mix up some clear. I think because it's going to be on the front bumper, I think I'm going to actually put at least 2, maybe even 3. I don't know yet. We'll see how it looks and see how it comes out. And let's go mix up some clear, and we'll show you the procedure on it. This particular clear coat is 4 parts of the clear and 1 part of the activator, and there's different types of activator. I have the medium 75 one, I think. Yep, SMR 75. It's medium. So basically 4 parts. So you do 1 to 1. That's going to be what this is. So find 1 to 1 right there. So 4 parts, or you know what I mean. It could be any part. So it could be 1 part there, and then 4 parts. I should say 4 to 1. So 4 and then 1 part to 1. So that's it. So that's how you guys do that right here. I was on the wrong column. I apologize. So you got 4 and then 1. See what I'm saying? So if you put in 4, or say you put in 3, that's how much you need. You're gonna do 4 parts of that and then 1. See, it's not very much. It's not like a 1 to 1. See how much activator you got to put in? So 4 to 1 is less. So the activator isn't much in that. So, and that's the stuff I have right there. Speedo Coyote. I don't know how you pronounce that, but that's the stuff I got. And I'll leave a link in the description. Let's mix up some and let's do a couple. We mixed up some clear coat. If there's any confusion about that, I'll do a quick little thing at the end of the video about the 4 to 1. Basically, it's 4 parts of clear coat, 1 part of activator. It's a lot less than a 1 to 1. I don't know if I made that confusing. I don't want to mess anybody up here, but we're back in the shade for a minute, and then we're gonna go back into the sun after we put 2 coats, maybe even 3 coats. There's no flash time in between, which is good. So paint, and then let it dry for 5, and then go back again and do another coat. So color's done, 2 coats of color, and now we're doing the clear coat. Let's rock and roll. That's 3 coats of clear. Holy shininess. I'll let this bake in the sun for a while, and then stay tuned to the video of installing it on the chrome bumper, and then we're going to put that on the truck. But not too bad. Got a couple pieces of trash in it. Flies, hopefully they can get them off. There's like 1 fly like right there. Oh, he's clawing. No, he's not stuck. Good. So, look at that shine. Unbelievable. Very impressed, very happy with it. So, color matched. 2 coats of color, 3 coats of clear, and an adhesion promoter. Stay tuned to the next video, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you like this type of stuff. And stay tuned to a video coming up shortly when we assemble all this up and put it on the truck. Peace.